This is Mia Yim, and you are watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia, and I would like to welcome you to my interview with Mia Yim.
Finally,
we are here. How are you?
I'm tired. How are you?
Rightfully so. You've been busting your ass this weekend.
Trying to just get back into it, you know?
Yeah?
Been out for a while, so just trying to get back into the routine.
Mm-hmm. How does that feel to be back here at Shimmer? This weekend is packed.
Man, it's so refreshing. Like, I was scared I was going to have to miss Shimmer, but once I got the okay to be there, or be here, like, it's great to just be in the locker room again with all the girls.
Yeah.
Great to see all the fans again. Like, and it's my birthday weekend, so it's like, this is the greatest birthday ever, just to be around everybody.
Happy birthday.
Thanks
for letting us be a part of it.
Well, thank you for being a part of my birthday.
It's my absolute pleasure. So the reason that you were out for a little bit was because of a leg injury, but then you would post these progress videos, and you were just so determined. It was incredible. And you had the hashtag setback for a comeback. So where does that determination come from? It's like you will not let anything get in your way.
I hate, like, I'm so used to obstacles, just being an army brat. Like, my dad was in the military, and then he was in the FBI. So, like, I'm so used to just the tough love, and to, like, my dad didn't give me anything, so I had to work for it. And it was also the first time that I've ever had an injury in my life like this, where I had to literally can't be on my feet for a certain amount of time. So it was an eye-opening experience, but it also, like, I could have easily used that to just stay at home, get fat, use any excuse in the book just to not do anything, and like dwell in my misery. And I always hated negative energy anyway, so it's like, let me just distract my mind, surround myself with good people that's gonna push me, go to the gym as much as I can. Like, I don't like, obviously, failure. Like, nobody likes failure, so I try my best to, I have a goal set in mind, and I do whatever I can to make it happen.
Clearly, you're able to attain it, so welcome back.
Well, thank you.
You've been a wrestling fan since you were a little kid.
Oh, Lord.
So when you think back to some of the gimmicks that you really... I mean, I was a wrestling fan since I was a kid, so you don't say you're old.
Man, you're like 21.
22. I'm so much older than 21. But since you've been a fan for so long, when you think back to when you really fell in love with it, what were some gimmicks that you were thinking back then? Like, oh, maybe I could do this when I'm older.
Well, I always wanted to be a wrestler when I was a kid, but I was always looked at as a joke whenever I would talk about it. Like, just telling my friends, oh, I want to be a wrestler, and then, you know, they make fun of me for it. So I never really thought too much about, like, what I would do if I did it, just because that was another thing. Like, I had so many people in high school and middle school kind of laugh at me and kind of just think that it was a phase or just a dumb thing to pursue. So I never really looked too much into it. And then when I realized their influence on me, it's like, you know what, I'm just not even going to pay them any mind and just do what I want to do. So I never really had the opportunity to kind of fantasize what I wanted to be. I know when I was a kid, like, Lita and China were my big influences as far as, like, just seeing the women kick ass, both men and women. So it was like, okay, they can do it, I can do it too.
It's so nice to hear that, because when I would tell people in high school, I'm going to interview people. Like, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have wrestlers and musicians on the shows. Like, what? What are you talking about? Like, that's just not normal. You should go to college or university. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I was just laughed at. And it was so weird. It, like, made me more determined to just want to do this and be good at it. So did that kind of just make you even more determined as well?
Of course. And, like, realize
lit
now,
a fire.
I'm, like, able to live my dream, do what I like to do for fun, like, actually be a part of a wrestling world and do everything that I said I was going to do, while everyone that made fun of me is, I mean, no knock on this, but, you know, 300 pounds with several children of different fathers or whatever, you know. So, I mean, it's great. Success is the best revenge, I will say.
Have you had any of those people from high school message you now? Like, oh hey, I'd love to come to a show. Or like, oh, it's so great to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
So I'm still bitter. Is that bad?
It's not bad. I'm not bitter. Like, I will treat, you know, I'm not going to talk bad about you. I'm not going to, you know, give you attitude through Messenger or whatever. I'm just not going to pay you no mind.
See, that's exactly what I do. It's one of those things where it's like, you see what I'm doing now. Take it all in.
Exactly. Yep.
Well, it was fantastic to see you recently in the Mae Young Classic, because just the pure joy on your face when you stepped into the ring, it was infectious. So the experience for you how was that?
It was mind-blowing. Like, it was awesome to just see I never in my wildest dreams did I ever imagine to be on national television, as far as whether it was with Impact or WWE. Like, I always wanted to, but I knew it was such a far-fetched dream. But to actually have it happen and to
live it.
Yeah. I was just enjoying the moment, you know? It was a dream come true.
I know that over the years you've had some pretty unique hairstyles and colors.
Oh, Lord.
I have them here because there have been so many. There's been like pink, blonde, obviously the signature blue.
Yep.
So have you always experimented with that type of stuff?
Well, have I? It was after college when I started doing more hair stuff, because my mom is a hairstylist.
Oh.
So, but she's conservative, like extremely conservative. So she likes just the basic bob or just your brunette look. And it's like, okay, I'm tired of just being simple. Not that it's, you know, your hair is gorgeous. But
how dare you? Simple.
But I need some color in my life, something edgy. So I just wanted to see, like, just to test different things, different hairstyles, different colors. Blue's always been my favorite color.
Okay.
So once I was hesitant to do blue just because I didn't know how it was going to look. So I tried some other colors first. It was, okay, I got bored with it quick. And then blue was like, I love it. Okay. I love it and I want to keep it. And then when I got injured, like, taking a shower was so difficult. So I'm like, I'm just going to shave half of my head and it'll just make life a little bit easier. And I love it. Yeah.
And it goes so well with your eyes. Like, blue is the one to keep.
Thanks.
You're
I'm
welcome.
keeping it. I'm keeping it.
Well, I have some tweets here from you that I would really like to hear a bit more about. And the first one I absolutely love. You ready for it?
I don't know.
You're ready for it.
I'm ready.
Okay, the first one is, baddie. They have self-respect and they fight for what they believe in and likes having fun. From a good little girl that nobody thought was going anywhere to a baddie that is successful in life. So I'm assuming that's a direct link to those doubters and just proving people wrong.
Exactly. I wanted to reinvent myself when I was on injury, because before I was a war queen, and then, like, all of a sudden everybody is a queen, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But I don't like being a part of the crowd. I hate it.
Gotta be
So it's
different.
like, so I was like, let me take this injury to really focus on the things that I wasn't really paying attention to because I was in the ring. Like, I've always been an athlete, not a character. So it's like, let me get a character down. Let me figure out who I am and to really bring that in when I come back. So I'm coming back as a new person, not just like the same of what everybody's seen the 8 years. I want to come back new, improved, and fresh.
Okay. Definitely saw that. So
Adding some realism, you know?
well, the other tweet that I have here is, I hate grilled chicken so much. I love the fact that you just sent that out. It's like literally like a few words and you're like, yeah, I'm just gonna tweet this one.
Yeah. It's just,
What is it?
Oh God. So when this was before I was signed to Impact. I did a couple knockdown pay-per-views, and so every month before the pay-per-view, I would just eat grilled chicken to kind of like lean down. And it's like, I love chicken as long as it's rotisserie or fried, because I just had so much grilled chicken that I'm like, I cannot stand it. Cannot stand it. So when I was injured, like, I had to force myself to eat grilled chicken so I don't like gain that extra weight.
Rough times.
Torture.
And then the last one I have here is the fact that one of your loves on Facebook is computers. So I don't know what you meant by that. Is that something like you were into coding, or?
Okay, little thing about me. I am a college graduate with an IT degree specializing in security.
Okay.
So I love just like cybersecurity, viruses, firewalls, like doing, like just figuring out the puzzle of everything. So I always loved computers as far as just hardware, software, like going in and just like tinkering with it. And then my dad, he was in the missing and exploited children's unit of the FBI. So that required a lot of like child predators online and all of those things. So he was very big into that world of just technology and protection and, you know, things like that. So I kind of picked up little things from him, and it was like, after wrestling, I want to follow in his footsteps. So that's my backup plan. So I love computers.
I love that. I saw it, and I was trying to find. I've had like tons of interviews. I was like searching her name plus computers, and I'm like, what does this mean? So
I'm
like
just
how we
IT
figured
nerd.
this out.
IT nerd.
Is that your nerdiest quality? The fact that you're like super into tech and
Yeah,
computers?
I know I'm wearing like a Killmonger because I love Black Panther now. Like I'm wearing a Killmonger shirt, but I really don't care for like anything else nerdy, like Star Wars or or comic books or anything like that. My nerdiest thing is computers.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, here on the site, we not only interview wrestlers, but also musicians.
Uh-huh.
So I have to ask, if you were to hang out with a band for a day, oh, sure, it is an answer.
I mean, are they alive or dead, or does it matter?
It could be either. Oh, what is it? This is gonna be good.
NWA.
Okay. Why are you hesitating? They're awesome.
Man, they are awesome.
Yeah.
But people nowadays like to take things sensitive or just too sensitive.
Too sensitive.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
there's such a
But
good
I
group.
love NWA. Specifically Ice Cube. I love Ice Cube.
Yes.
So,
He'll swarm.
yeah. He's a lyrical genius.
Oh my gosh. So he's the one when like his verse comes on, you just go all out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Either him or Immortal Technique.
Okay.
So I love Immortal Technique.
And how are you? Sorry. Go
Oh,
ahead.
no, he's just an underground guy. And he speaks real world problems into his music and try to exploit some things, which I love, which is also why he's not mainstream, because
Okay.
I don't think anybody would want to sign him because of that, but he's proud of that. So yep.
And how would you classify yourself as a rapper, as far as singing along, or do you think you'd be able to freestyle? Like, is that
Hell
something
no.
You cannot.
No.
Okay.
No.
That was very
Nope.
definitive.
I do not freestyle. I do not sing. I do not dance. I just enjoy the music. I'm laid back and I just...
Not even along to things, like
Oh, I sing along to things
Okay.
if I'm alone.
Really?
I don't do karaoke. I know I'm Asian, but I don't do karaoke.
Okay, so not a singer.
No.
Have you ever dabbled in any other instruments, or it's just like not your thing? She
when-
laughs. Okay.
When I was a kid, my mom made me do piano, flute, violin.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I've done pretty much a bunch of instruments, and I just don't have that.
Okay.
I'm not musically inclined.
Gotcha. Well, to wrap things up, I do want to leave it with the fans, because your fan base, injury, no injury, they're just phenomenal. So anything you want to say to everyone who's going to be viewing the interview?
Thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout my career, throughout my injury, cheering me on during my recovery. It really helped really motivate me and bouncing back. And now I'm here 100% ready to roll. And it's all because of you guys. So thank you guys for supporting me. I wouldn't be here without you guys.
So happy you were back. Congratulations.
Thank you so
Seriously.
much.
Thank you so much for joining me as well.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's
It
my
was
absolute
awesome.
pleasure. And remember, to everybody viewing, you can visit us at aliciatoot.com for all exclusive interviews and features. See ya.
Bye.